This is the third video I'm recording the intro for like this. And you know what? I don't care. It's fine.
So keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night.
Today's video is for the January Fandom Flakies box. So as someone who like really loves Spongebob Squarepants, like that's one cartoon that I will sit in my leisure and watch, I was very excited about this box. So if you are new, Fandom Flakies is a monthly indie collaboration between Owl Lacquer, Owl Lacquer, and Ribbits Stickits. They get together, follow one certain theme, and usually they have a guest maker. This month we don't have a guest maker, and the polishes are limited edition and exclusive to the box. Before we get into today's video, I do want to mention, if you are new around here, hi there, I am Nicole. It is wonderful to meet you, and thank you very much for clicking on this video. Do consider hitting that subscribe button if you enjoy nail polish related content. I upload new videos every single week featuring a mixture of indie, mainstream, as well as boutique nail polish brands. If you are in fact a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Happy New Year to you all. This one goes on sale on January 13th on the Fandom Flakies website, which I have linked down below. Also down in the description box, I have links to where you can purchase these polishes, links to the Fandom Flakies social media pages, my social media pages, as well as a link to my blog post on nicolesnails.com, where I host all of my swatch photos and provide a written review. That is everything. Let's get into this video. Hi, editing Nicole. I feel like every single Fandom Flakies video, I always forget something, and I always have to do this, but whatevs. First edit. So all the products featured in today's video were sent to me by the brands in order to swatch and review these. This video is also sponsored by both brands. As always, thank you very much, Fandom Flakies, for sponsoring my videos, and as always, all thoughts and opinions are my own. First up, we have the Walls Will Ooze Green Slime. Owl Lacquer describes this one as a blackened green base with an extra sparkly green to blue shifting shimmer, as well as holographic flakies. And yes, this one is a lion with a thorn in its paw cousin. So this polish had a fantastic formula. The base is a super dark green. This one will look black in most lightings, to be perfectly honest. I actually thought this one was like black with just like a hint of green. The shimmer in here is super strong and very sparkly. It does give the appearance of glitter, but it is not going to dry down texture or be difficult to remove. It will be very messy to remove. And of course, those holographic flakes are also super holographic and look absolutely gorgeous. This one is just a smidge too dark for me, but I do really like the shimmer and the holographic flakies in here. I swatched it in 3 coats. I did have some visible nail line on the clear part of my nail. I don't think that's going to be an issue for those of you with longer natural nails though, but I do think this one's going to be a 2 or 3 coater depending on nail length and personal preference. And again, removal very easy, but also very messy. And the second polish is Owl Lacquer's The Inner Machinations of My Mind Are an Enigma. The brand describes this one as a clear base filled with a peach microflaky, red orange peach gold shifting microflake shimmer, as well as holographic flecks. So this polish also had a really great formula. It does start off fairly sheer. I do think this one is likely going to be a solid 3 coater just to cover up any visible nail line. You will still have some VNL with it in 3 coats, but overall in most lighting, I don't think visible nail line is going to be that big of an issue. This polish is absolutely gorgeous. It's exactly as described. It's super sparkly and it's gold and it's pink and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I did not think I was going to like this one with a matte top coat, but I ended up really liking it with a matte top coat. Maybe just like a smidge more than I liked it glossy. I swatched this one in 3 coats plus glossy and matte top coats. This will be extremely easy to remove, but it's going to also be very messy. I am thinking that I want to use this design. Alrighty, I'm just going to speed these clips up just for the sake of time. So here I'm using a super small scissor to just cut the decals out. And next up, we're going to be putting them into warm water. It's slightly warmer than room temperature, but not hot at all. And I leave the decals in the water for somewhere between 10 to 20 seconds is like the general sweet spot. If you don't keep it in the water for long enough, then it's not going to come off on the stamper. I do find that the stamper is the easiest way for me to get the design onto my nail. And especially like when I'm coloring it in white like I am doing here. However, if you don't have a stamper, I do think you could potentially just do this on like a nail art mat and make like a decal out of the decal. I think that should work fine as well. And the reason why I'm using white is that adding white to will just make the whole design pop. Otherwise, you want to only really use the decals over like a lighter base. I don't like using a white base, so I wanted to use like something fun and Spongebob-y. Decided I was in fact going to do this on all 4 nails, so I'm just doing the exact same thing for all of the decals. One thing I will definitely say is I should have cut the decal a lot more than I did. I have way too much excess of like the Waterslide decal on my nail, and I ran into some issues with that later on. I forgot, I was rushing, but yeah, don't do that. Make sure you try to cut as close to the design as you possibly can. And now I'm just applying the first of the decals because this one was the most dry. So once you put the decal on, it's pretty obvious it's a decal, but I do find once you add top coat, like it kind of blends all together and it's usually fine. So update, I just want to show, zoom in a, so you can see like it's starting to pick up a little bit on the sides. I think I waited too long to let it dry. And so like the actual sticker is starting to pick up a little bit. I am confident, well, semi-confident that I could get that fixed with top coat, but that is something to be in mind. Don't be like me and watch this real life and get distracted by your television. Now I'm just stamping these on. You do not have to wait very long. You just want it to, you want the white to still be a little bit tacky, but not dry. I don't think I cut this one enough. I just added some water to see if that would melt it a little bit.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass.
I should have cut it a little bit more. I left too much of the sticky. So yeah, do not, and I repeat, do not add water to your nail after you put the decals on your nail. I kind of messed up, but like overall, I like how this came out. I feel like the colors just scream SpongeBob to me, which I really like. Hey, Editing Nicole's back. Second edit. I forgot to record a thing saying pricing on the non-nail polish items, the Ribbits Stickits ones. So the Waterslide decals are both priced at $6 each. There's two different ones. The Acetone Additive is $4.50 and the Doodlebob sticker is priced at $5. And so I also just wanted to include showing how I apply these because I find sometimes with the Ribbit Stickits, they have a lot of details on them and sometimes they can be a little bit tricky to apply. I find the easiest way is to peel the whole sticker off of the white backing so that you have this backing with the grid, and then you apply that to where you want it, smooth it out as best as you can. And if you have any spots that aren't sticking to what you want it to stick to, like what I'm having here with some of SpongeBob's spots, you just kind of put it back down and just kind of keep rubbing it until it sticks. Like, I don't know if it's just me that sometimes has a hard time with these. Maybe it's other people too. So I just wanted to show how, like, I get everything to stick. Okay, so final thoughts. As I mentioned in the intro, I love SpongeBob. Like, I love SpongeBob maybe a little bit too much, but I love SpongeBob. I love all the characters of SpongeBob. My biggest complaint about the box, well, no, let's start with what I like. I did like all the polishes. I really liked all of the Ribbit Stickits special items. However, I do wish that the colors of the polishes really were more SpongeBob-y. Like, in my mind, I think of like bright, fun colors when I think of SpongeBob. Like, Bikini Bottom is just a very bright and vibrant and colorful place. And so like, while yes, the polishes did have like holographic, like neither polish to me like will scream at me like SpongeBob. Like, that's like my only complaint. But like, the polishes were absolutely gorgeous. So like, if I ignore the theme, like I think they were both fantastic, so it's fine. I don't generally pick top picks when I do a collab box like this where you can't like get the polishes individually. However, my level of excitement for how I felt about the Ribbit Stickits items, I will definitely say, like, if you are a SpongeBob fan, the Ribbit Stickits items, like, I would not pass those up. Like, I had so much fun with the Waterslide decals, even though I was literally screaming at myself because I kept messing them up. The Acetone Additive smelled fantastic. And I am very, very happy that I have a Doodlebob sticker on my Helmer now. Like, I'm honestly questioning why I don't have any SpongeBob stickers on my Helmers already. Like, I'm questioning everything right now. Those are my final thoughts. I would love to know what you all thought of this release. So as I mentioned earlier, this box goes on sale for a 1-week-long pre-order on fandomflakies.com, which is linked down below. It goes on sale January 13th at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. The full box of just the 2 polishes this month is going to be $22 plus shipping. If you would like to get the full box plus the Ribbit Stickits Waterslide decals, that will run you $32 plus shipping. All of the Ribbit Stickits items are also available individually if you don't want to pick up the polishes. If you only want one of the polishes, I do want to mention that in the Fandom Flakies Facebook group, there is a thread on there for people who want to like split the box. If you only want one of these, that is a good option for you, and I have that linked in the description box. Fandom Flakies is a monthly collaboration, so if you want to sign up for an automatic subscription, that is also an option available to you. If you have previously signed up for the monthly subscription, you will be refunded $10 this month since it's only 2 polishes instead of the usual 3. So I would love to know what everyone else thought of this box. Like, are you planning on picking it up? Like, let me know. Also, if any SpongeBob fans are in the chat, drop a sponge emoji because I want to know if anyone else is really like SpongeBob for some reason. So Before we end today's video, I do want to give a quick shout out to my channel members. Just thank you all so very much. Besties, your names are on the screen right now. Just thank you all so very much for all the love and support. If you would like to sign up for channel memberships, I have a link for that in the description box. And I also want to mention that I recently updated my D-Stash page over on my blog. If you would like to pick up some polishes, like hop on over there, check them out. I do have several things on buy one get one because I'm trying to clear out some of the excess. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope everyone just has a fantastic week. Please do not forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!